Welcome back to another episode of the free VST Plugins Detective, where I review, test out, and demonstrate various free VSTs. This is the A1 Stereo Control. This plugin is insanely powerful. I'm giving it the full rating of 5 out of 5, I think because I've reviewed a lot of other stereo with plugins on this channel already, but this one can do so much more, has so many unique features, and you can really go very in-depth. I mean, really in-depth when it comes to anything with mid and side. So let's jump into it. So I have this vocal sample here from my track Bass Fire, so I'm just going to play it. Right, you can see this going. Right, so I'm actually going to throw this before that. This may be clipping actually a little bit. Let me do this. Should have done this before the video, but I'm just going to do this actually. Alright, there we go. So obviously you have the GUI right here. Now I have the stereo width, I have panning, and all this kind of stuff that I can adjust. So I can just input here. I can swap LNR if I want. Phase flip, I can put it in mono. I have easy mode and expert mode, which I'll get to. And then I have pan and stereo width. Basically the main elements, right? Now what's cool about this is that graph is awesome, right? Left and right. It's kind of cool, you know? And then I have obviously stereo width. So if I'm going to play this and I'm going to turn up the stereo width. Actually, you know, I'm going to go down and go back up, right? So you'll see. So ready? So if I'm adjusting the mid side, right? So no stereo width, and then full stereo width. Now I wonder what safe bass is actually. So what's cool about this plugin actually I like is you have kind of like a help section here, because some plugins will call certain things. Sometimes like what do they mean by safe bass? So here. This activates the safe bass algorithm. Okay, that's a little vague. So it seems like maybe it's just for basses to make bass in mono. That's maybe what it seems like. So maybe what they're doing is that sometimes also, especially when it comes to your basses when you're mastering, you usually want to kind of low cut the side on a bass. You could do like mid-side processing if you're doing like parallel processing, for example. So I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. And then obviously I have mute, mid, mute, side. Obviously, so you could do like a lot of stuff with this one. Then they have a bunch of presets, which is cool. I don't think I've ever really seen presets on a stereo width plugin. So let's loop this, and then let's try some out. So I'm gonna go here, right? So 125, right? I could go to group 125 and safe bass. Oh, okay, that's it. So that's what it means. So all frequencies below this get mono. Yeah, so that's what I assume, yeah. So basically that means it's kind of like low-cutting the side, or cutting off the side elements, especially because when you're using bass, you never really want bass elements in stereo. Really want to keep them in mono, so that makes sense why it's doing it. Under 250 hertz, you can turn this down a little bit more if you want as well, depending on what group you have. And then, now I can even do master, right? So same thing, so really good to have on your master chain if you want to be mastering. And then I also have this master right on 80 hertz. So like 80 hertz I think makes sense. I mean, sometimes I boost it a little bit more, but I think 80 hertz is a good range in terms of if you're cutting everything besides that out in mono. I might go to maybe 100 hertz. Typically, it depends on also my EQ. Anyway, so yeah, so also there's a bunch of really unique features. In addition now, I'm going to initialize the preset, and I can go to expert mode. So I have linear, basic graphs, logarithmic graphs. I can adjust things a lot, as you can see here, at way more aggressive levels. You know, being honest, I don't think you have to go this in depth. Obviously, that's why there's easy mode and expert mode. But if you really want to go in depth for certain very technical production elements and engineering, you can do so a lot with this plugin. And that's why I really haven't seen any other plugin that allows you to go this in depth, especially a free stereo width plugin that allows you to go this in depth when doing it. So definitely pick this one up. Obviously, in terms of the GUI, things are very visual, and I like that as well. Really cool to see everything. In addition, all the features that you need. In addition, a super easy and quick to understand layout. And then lastly, obviously, it has kind of the help section here. So if you are a beginning producer, and you're like, wait, why would I phase flip? Or what is phase flipping? What is swapping? What is panning? You know, all these different features on this plugin, you can quickly see how they work and how you can use them.